Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming not one of my usual videos. I thought I would do a video on how to achieve pastel hair or any coloured hair for that matter, not necessarily just pastel, but I'll explain to you how to achieve pastel coloured hair, which is kind of what I have. I will share with you some of my information since I get asked a lot of the time. My main questions are, how do you get the pink and the blue to stay so good, and mine fades out so quickly, and like I tried and mine didn't come out the colour that I wanted. Sorry, my voice is going weird. So I thought that I would share with you guys some tips and tricks on how to get coloured hair, because a lot of you guys are going into wanting to do this without any information whatsoever. So I'm going to teach you all the pros and cons and how to achieve coloured hair. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so first thing you need to achieve any like coloured hair for that matter, and when I say coloured hair I mean any shades from red to blue to green, whether they're pastel or not. So if you want to have pretty much crazy colored hair, you are going to need to do this step. So the first step would be to have bleached hair. To achieve any colored hair, like I said, whether it's for a darker shade of like a red or a blue, you're going to need to have bleached hair. So you're going to have really vibrant platinum blonde hair to achieve this, which depending on some people, your hair could break, you could go bald. No, I'm joking. But it's pretty risky business, especially if you've got naturally dark hair or your hair's been dyed before. Pretty much I went from having black hair to going blonde, which was really extreme, and my hair was really long down to my butt. And luckily I didn't lose much of it. My ends broke a tiny weeny bit, but nothing much, so I'm pretty lucky. But I take good care of my hair anyway. I refrain from using heat from it. But so that's a big risk. I'm lucky I have really strong hair in my family. You could be someone that has finer hair. You could be someone whose hair will just snap off within an instant, even if you're going from virgin hair, which virgin hair is hair that's never been dyed before. If your hair's more of a light brown or something, I think there's no risks whatsoever. You could probably get to a platinum blonde shade within one step. Sometimes it takes numerous bleachings. So to get my hair from pretty much dark brown, nearly black, because I was stripping out the hairdressers for a while, but then I gave up because it was going too slow. It took me about 4 to 5 goes to get it to the desired blonde that I wanted, and of course I had dip dyed hair then after that, so I didn't go fully straight to a pastel shade, which takes a lot of toning as well. My hair was first kind of like more of a goldeny ash blonde, and I had to keep toning and toning it to get it the shade that I want. So that's another thing you'll need to do, is after you achieve your platinum blonde hair, which like I said guys, I'm not saying you should do this. I mean, it's a risk. If you want colored hair, you need to realize that your hair could break, you could do serious damage to your hair, and it takes a long time to get it back to normal. So I'm just warning you guys on this, but your hair does have to be platinum blonde, and it shows you pretty much it needs to be white blonde. And usually when you dye your hair, especially me, I've got quite darkish brown hair anyway. It so shows on the back what it should get to, but it's unrealistic. If you've got dark blonde hair, dark brown hair, your ends aren't going to lift as well as the box tells you, so you will have to bleach it a few times, and I recommend leaving it with a few month intervals before you do any more bleaching. So you do one whole thing of bleach, make sure you treat your hair nice, and you don't do anything too extreme to it with heat. Leave it about a month before you then bleach it again. And also I probably recommend you do that at a salon if you want to go blonde. I was impatient. I was doing it at the salon, but you know, they're not going to break your hair off. So I mean, if you've had no hair experience in doing hair in the past, which I have, I did my mom's hair all the time, I do my best friend's hair, you know, make sure that you probably go to a professional, or you kind of know what you're doing. Just do a lot of research before you do this, so it will take a lot of steps to get it blonde. And when it does reach to its full potential, your hair will probably be yellow or orange, which don't stress about that. So when your hair's yellow and orange, you can buy pretty much toning shampoos or just leave-in toners and you rinse it off. So what I have here is the Bleach London Silver Toning Shampoos, and there's a shampoo which is, they're quite intimidating. They're really dark purple, and then there's the conditioner. So it's like, oh my god, like, is my hair going to turn purple? No, it won't. What the purple does is it cancels out any orange or yellow tones. They're contrasting colors, so it will bring out all the yellow in your hair and make it more of a silvery tone, which is what you want. You want your hair to be as close to a kind of white to achieve the color that you want. So it's like, if my hair was yellow when I did the pink, my pink would probably be a weird kind of orangey color, and you don't really want that. So even now when I do my regrowth, which I've done recently, I still wash my hair once I wash the bleach off with toning shampoo and conditioner. And what I tend to do is I'll like rub this all through my hair, the shampoo, leave it for a few minutes, rinse it off, put the conditioner in, rinse it off, yada yada yada. It can take a few shots if you want it like for all over your head, to achieve the quite silver look. So you might need to like wash it a few times. Like I said, you can get leave-in toners too, which are kind of treaters as well. My mum has platinum blonde hair. It's like white blonde. It's stunning, I must say. And she uses toning shampoos all the time. You use them about once a week if you're normal blonde. And then she has like leave-in toners, which you can buy at probably chemists and everything. You can even ask your local hairdresser for a good toner, and they'll give you a silver toner that you just mix with some kind of peroxide, but it doesn't really bleach your hair. It's not super damaging, and you leave that on your hair for about 45 minutes, rinse it off, and your hair will be like the most amazing silver color in the world. So you can get professional ones, which are more pricey, but this is an easy way, just using a toning shampoo and conditioner. So these are by Bleach London, if you guys were wondering. Okay, and then to achieve the dyed hair, of course what you want is to get the dye itself. This is the old blue that I used to use. I use a different blue now, but this is the Bright Organic Semi-Permanent Totally Love Boys in Blue hair color, and it says it lasts 5 to 30 washes. All colored hair in my color, you know what I mean, like rainbow colored hair, they're all semi-permanent. You can't get permanent ones unless it's a really dark red, and again, you'd probably do that at the salon. They fade like crazy, I must say. They fade like a bitch, especially if you're going pastel. So my best friend, she has bright red hair, and hers re-dye it, and hers lasts about 2 to 3 weeks actually before it goes kind of a corally shade. So if you're going a full-on like out of the bottle color, your results will last pretty well. So they will last quite a few weeks before you have to touch it up, and it's really easy. You just lather it on your hair, leave it for about half an hour, and rinse it off. If you are going pastel, which is what I do, I lighten my hair, and I'm not a true pastel. I mean, some people have a super light color. Mine's like a pastel kind of, like a pastel wash they have. Mine's more of a bright kind of pastel. And what you have to do is you have to kind of, wait, what's that word? You have to pretty much bring the colour down with conditioner, and you have to use white conditioner for this. So what you do is you get a bowl and you'd mix a heap of conditioner in a bowl, and then you'd put just a few drops at a time of dye and mix it in and make sure it's the desired colour. It will lift, your hair will take a few shades lighter than what the dye comes out in the bowl. So how do I explain this? Okay, this is the conditioner that I use to dilute it. You just get big bottles. These were literally like 50 pence at Sainsbury's. They're the coconut conditioners, and I have 2 of them. And what I do is, when mine's half empty, I pretty much mix my pink in here, so I literally just have to pump it out. So as you can see, this it's hard to see on camera. Pretty much it's 2 shades darker in the thing to what my hair actually is. So make sure you mix it that tiny little bit darker than your desired color. Like, you'll be like, oh, this is the perfect pastel color, but it won't take on your hair. So make sure you do it like 2 shades darker with the conditioner, just so your hair gets that perfect kind of color. And plus, if it goes that tiny bit dark, it's okay because it fades out crazy. And what you'll find is, when you're first dyeing your hair, so you're going from the light platinum blonde to a color, you'll find that sometimes it might not take very well. I remember when I did pink, I had to re-dye it like 3 times during that day to get it the perfect pink that I wanted. Same with when I did the purple on the one side. It would not stay in my hair. Oh my god. The blue took pretty well, but it took me a while to get to the vibrancy that I wanted. So you will have to go over it a few times. So don't be frustrated. Oh my god, my hair just won't take this color. Just keep trying. Keep putting the conditioner on your hair. It's not going to damage your hair. People are like, oh my god, probably going to damage your hair. It's conditioner, diluted. Even the dye itself, it doesn't really do much to your hair. People say it can dry it out a bit, but I've never had the experience of it drying my hair out. So it's completely fine, especially if you're diluting it with conditioner. conditioner. So like I said, you just mix it in as much as you want, and then you put it all in your hair, making sure you're getting all in your roots and everything. Lather it on quite thick and make sure you kind of rub it fully in your hair so your hair takes the colour. If you just like put it on and leave it, you know, make sure you kind of rub it in. And then I usually leave mine on for about 45 minutes so I get the maximum take of it, and you know, pretty much leave it on as long as possible, and then you just rinse it off literally and it's done. So first timers, you will need to probably put the like stuff on a few times, but usually if you're doing out of the bottle color, so say I'm using this, I would be having like dark electric blue hair, so you know, you'd put that on your hair. Make sure you wear gloves too, guys, and make sure that you protect your sink and your bathroom and your clothes, and your skin will go a bit of a deep color, I'm not gonna lie. So make sure you wear gloves and protect your bathroom, because I'm pretty sure your parents are not gonna be happy if they have like a blue bathroom, for example. But if you're doing the electric color, it will take instantly, you won't have to worry. But it's the pastels that kind of take their time. Okay, now with lasting, like I said, first, it depends how long you want to keep it. I've had my pink now for about 2 years, and my hair doesn't fade too bad. I'll wash my hair. Mine lasts probably about 2 weeks before it goes more of a really light pastel color, and then I'll tend to re-dye it. But like I said, it's such an easy process. People complain about it, being like, oh, this is going to be such high maintenance. I mean, it's higher maintenance than say you're blonde or brunette. I mean, it is higher maintenance, but at the end of the day, it's not too bad. I mean, I have half and half hair, for Christ's sake, and I don't really complain about that much. So like when I just re-dye it, again, just rub it in, blah blah blah, and I just leave it and rinse it off whenever I feel like it's taken. So it's pretty easy. I'm not going to complain. It'll be hard. It's harder when you first get into it, but once you get used to it, it's really simple. So mine lasts quite a long time now, but that's because I've had it for such a long time that, you know, it's pretty much stuck to my hair. You know, it'll be hard to lift out. My hair's stained the colours. But you'll find that yours could wash out within 2 or 3 washes. It doesn't completely wash out. It'll just be like an awkward colour. But like I said, just re-dye it. What I do is, if you do this, if you dilute it in a big bottle, you literally just stick this in your shower. And what I used to do when my hair was all pink was I'd shampoo my hair, blah blah blah. If it seemed faded, then what I'd do is I'd pump all this on my hands, rub it on all the areas that were faded, and rinse it off again. So if you have the whole bottle of conditioner diluted, it's so much easier, because you can just use it as your in-shower conditioner, and you know, it's like a blonde toner for blondes, you know what I mean? So your hair will, it's just like every time you wash your hair, just put a bit more on and rinse it off while you're in the shower and doing your other bits and bobs, like leave it on while you're shaving your legs and washing your body and washing your face and stuff like that, and then rinse it off. So that's also a really good way, is just doing huge bottles, and these are so cheap. You don't need any high-end conditioner. I really don't recommend that. These are so cheap, and these are just like normal coconut conditioner. Make sure because some conditioners are tinted, like you can have tinted blue conditioners and blah blah blah. They don't do anything to normal colored hair or even blonde hair, but it will affect the dye in the bottle. So make sure it's just an all-white conditioner. I think that's everything. Did I go through everything, you guys? I hope I did. If there's anything that I missed, just comment down below and, you know, ask me, and I will be sure to answer you guys, because I know a lot of you guys want to do like crazy colored hair, and I hope this gives you guys some help on how to do it, because it's so hard to answer all the comments on Instagram about like, oh, how does your hair stay so good and stuff. So I thought I would just make a video for you guys, pretty much disclaiming everything. I hope this helps you. I really hope it does. And if you guys do end up dyeing your hair using these steps, please let me know. Hashtag XXCloserXX, or tag me on Instagram or anything. I'd love to see how your hair turns out if you're going to do it. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Links in description to previous videos down below, and to my social networking sites. Also, just to mention, this flower crown is by my handmade flower crown business, Countess Crowns. My store on Etsy will be linked down below too, and I have some discount codes. Just check the Countess Crown Instagram page for the discount codes. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day.